All right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakar Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone that rule well. Salutations to the hopeful elect, pushing this word and sincerity and truth on the four corners of the earth. All right, I'm just back with another quick lesson. I'm entitled this one, Trust the Lord like he trusts in you. All right, because, you know, this knowledge, all right, that we have, all right, this benefit that we receive from Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, all right, the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of his ways, all right, the gift of prophecy, all right, and all the other gifts that brothers have received, okay, that's because the Lord trusts you, all right. And we know it's a balance to everything. You have some brothers that, you know, had that trust, you know, from the Lord, and you know, I guess you could say didn't know what to do with it, all right, and now they not, you know, pushing this word no more, all right. But for those who are still striving for the kingdom of heaven, all right, the Lord has put trust in you, all right, to give you the position, or what you would call the office of a prophet, man. All right, that's not a small thing. All right, you are the direct, all right, speaking of you Akim out there, you are the basically the middleman between Yahweh Hashem Yahushua and Israel, man. All right, and to an extent all the nations, okay, because you at times the prophets of Israel, you know, like Daniel, you know, he deciphered dreams, okay, for a king of another nation, all right. But for the most part, you are the middleman between Yahweh Hashem Yahushua and the nation of Israel, man. All right, that's a heavy thing. I was meditating on that just a little while ago, man. All right, not to be lifted up with pride or anything like that. All right, but this is an important job, all right, to push this word, all right, because you know Israel, you know, have every excuse under the sun of why they didn't get with the program, all right. And our job is to make sure everybody knows, just like the prophets of old, all right, make sure everybody knows the impending danger that's about to hit this place, man, all right, which is those nuclear missiles, famine, pestilence, all right, race wars, all right, all the perils, all right, the bitter times we about to come into, all right, that's the job, all right, of the prophets, man, and that's a great honor, you know what I'm saying, for the Lord to choose you, all right, you hopeful elect members out there, to choose you to do this work, man, all right. So that's why, you know, brothers who have a little bit of wisdom, you know what I mean, you don't take it for granted, man, all right, because the Lord could choose anybody, you know what I mean, to do this work, all right. But I'm gonna stop rambling. I'm gonna get into the scriptures. This 1 Thessalonians 2:4, it says, but as we were allowed of Yahweh to be put in trust with the gospel, man. All right, put in trust with the gospel, man. He trusts us with the good news to deliver it, man. Now, it's not all good news, okay, we giving people. All right, because death and destruction ain't good news for the 2/3 of the other nations. You know, the other nations going into slavery, all right, being under subjection to the Israelites, all right. But the good news amongst the hopeful elect, all right, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua trusted you with that, all right, you hopeful elect members. He trusted you with that that good news, man. He trusted you with the prophecies, all right, with the knowledge, all right. He trusted you with it. He not trusted, but trust you with it, man. All right. So that's the same way you got to trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Like they say in the world, return the favor. You know what I mean? You got to do the same thing, man. All right. That's why your faith should be, you know, built up. You know, you should have faith in the Lord, man. All right. Because, you know, those who are watching, all right, the watchmen who are actually watching, you see this thing is happening, man. All right, it's just not happening how a nigga would want it to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like missiles is gonna come tomorrow, repent and get right. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that, man. All right. But slowly but surely, the Lord is working in these what they call increments. All right, or these prophecies, man. All right, and we are the ones who are relaying the message, if you will, to the people, man, to the people of Israel, man, just like the prophets before us, man. You know. But I'm gonna start that back from the top. It says, but as we were allowed of the Most High to be put in trust with the gospel, even so we speak, not as pleasing men, but the Most High, which trieth our hearts, all right? Not in pleasing men, but the Most High, all right? Because when you look at the doctrine, all right, that you've been trusted with, all right? When you look at that doctrine, all right, or the true doctrine, you know, pardon me, the true doctrine, all right? it's not pleasing to men. You can't be in the spirit and everybody like what you saying. It's something wrong, man. You have to have a resistance or opposition or naysayers, scoffers, scorners. All right, because this ain't pleasing to men. You got, the men that have been entrusted with this truth, you gotta look men in the eye and tell them, look, man, the Lord gonna kill you and your children, man. If you don't get right, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta tell the other nation. What the hell is this dude doing? Salaki, I'm driving. But you gotta tell the other nations they going into slavery. They don't want to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? Tell Esau he is the wicked. All right, and in his society. You know what I mean? So it's not gonna be pleasing to men. All right, but it's pleasing to the Most High. All right, because the Most High only deals with truth and righteousness. All right, He's not gonna continue to trust anyone. All right, who let's say, is sugarcoating the doctrine to go along, to get along. You know how Jake is. All right, being a coon, man. You know, making sure they don't offend anyone, man. Hey, offenses must come, but woe unto them which the offenses come. All right, roughly paraphrasing. All right, so we don't do this to please men, but the Most High. All right, because the same way He trusted us with that word, all right, we got to trust that He's gonna protect us no matter what. You know what I mean? Even though we made what they call ruffle feathers in the world, all right, we protect it, all right? Because trust is synonymous with faith. When you trust someone, you have faith in them, man, all right? But I'm hopping to Matthew, all right, 13 and 10, the scripture all brothers should know, all right? And the disciples came and said unto him, why speakest thou unto them in parables? All right, a parable being like a riddle, all right? It says, this is speaking on the Lord, He answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. All right. So it was certain men are trusted. Yeah, that word trust again, man. Certain men are trusted with the knowledge of the kingdom of heaven, man. But to them, the undesirables, the 2/3, they not trusted with it because they ain't gonna do nothing with it, man. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna do nothing with the truth, man. So that's why the Lord can't trust them. Just like somebody in the world, you know, when you was in the world, or even people you deal with, you know, in your day to day, you don't trust them. If you don't trust them, you ain't telling them nothing deep. You know what I'm saying? You're not revealing anything past a certain extent because you don't trust them with the information. So how much more the Most High? So that's why that separation was made amongst the hopeful elect and the 2/3 of the nation of Israel. The hopeful elect have a certain level, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua has a level of trust, you know, in the elect, because He know they're going to do the work. All right, they're going to sacrifice, go through tribulation. All right, and the elect, in turn, the hopeful elect has that same trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Although we may go through those parables, Salakia, not parables, Salakia, perils, all right, turbulent times, all right, we still going to trust in Him. And that's the relationship between Yahweh Hashem Yahushua and the hopeful elect. But the 2/3, they don't have no trust in the Most High. So why would He trust them with any information? How can you trust the 2/3 to go preach the word, man? They gonna go do some nigga shit, man. Do some 2/3 shit, man. You know, they not coming to camp. You know, it's Easter. You know, they celebrate Easter and shit. You know, just a quick example, man. You know, but that level of trust, all right, is very important. And it's very important that you do the work so Yahweh Hashem Yahushua can continue to trust you, man. All right. I'm gonna hop to Isaiah 6 and 10. Make the heart of this people, speaking on the Israelites, make the heart of this people fat and make their ears heavy and shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes and hear with their ears and understand with their heart and convert and be healed. See, those are the undesirables. The Most High don't trust them. All right. Make the heart of this people fat. All right. Make their ears heavy. Don't let them hear it. Shut their eyes so they can't see. All right. Basically, you know what I'm trying to say. Basically, cut them out, man. For lack of a better term, make sure they don't get it. All right. Why? Because the Most High don't trust them. So, of course, you don't want them to have this information because there isn't the level of trust that the Most High has in no 2/3. Why would He? This is the Almighty. You know better than that, you know? He know his people better than that, Salakia. He knows his people better than that. All right. So once again, you know, for the Akim out there, just that trust that Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai has in you to do this work. All right. Make sure you have that same trust in him. All right, to continue to do this work, to know that you are going to receive your reward, man. Lord willing. All right. So if that video was edifying, all right, with that, I'm going to say shalom.